Hello, everyone, and welcome to NJ Easy Meal Prep, where I show you how I shop and make basic meals. I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients I use for my breakfast. This week, I chose to shop at my local Kroger. Just let me know what grocery stores you have and how their prices compare to mine here in Dallas, Texas. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my breakfast. I start off by chopping up my sausage. I have garlic sausage and andouille sausage. And then I have my different colored peppers. Yellow peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, green peppers. And I'm just using different flavors of salt-free seasoning by Mrs. Dash. You can use whatever seasoning you choose when you do this. This is a great example of a one-pan meal. I purchased this big pan from Tuesday Morning about a year ago. I've used it multiple times. It is great. Once I've had all my veggie seasoning, I just added some olive oil and stuck it in the oven for like 30 minutes or until I saw some brown on the veggies and the sausage. Right now I'm adding my potatoes and I'm just gonna season it and mix it all together. Yep, I need to buy some more. And just make sure that everything is evenly seasoned. Mix, mix, mix. Getting all that yumminess on as much as possible. And then I'm just going to stick this in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes, just until brown. This is the end result of those veggies and sausage. And now I'm just going to plate them. These containers are by Rubbermaid, and they are from Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can order it on Amazon, but I purchased mine from Walmart. And then I'm not measuring anything. Just a little side note, I don't meal prep for health reasons. I meal prep for convenience. I work 2 jobs, and it's just easier just to take an hour or so once a week to get all my meals together to where I can just grab and go. If you wanted to make this vegan, you can just get some vegan sausage instead of the sausage that I used, or you can just omit the meat completely. There are so many different ways you can make these meal preps to your dietary needs. For me, I like sausage and, oh, that didn't sound right, but I said it. I said what I said. So I like my meal preps to be colorful. So I'm just putting a different color pepper in each container. A red, yellow, green, and orange. Yes, that's how I say orange. And just adding them there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes. Once they are done, here they are. And I did have some left over after I put all of these in the container. So I just ate them because I do have to eat the day that I meal prep. So I'm just going to add my potatoes, and then what's left over, I'm just going to put it in a bowl and eat it all together. You don't have to add potatoes. This is just the way I done it this week. If you're doing low carb or keto, then obviously don't add the potatoes. So I'm using some sour cream, and it was at this moment that I knew I messed up. Because I'm like, why am I adding something that needs to be kept cold in a container? That's something that I'm going to microwave. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. So what I'm going to end up doing is just dumping this onto a paper plate or removing the sour cream before I put it in the microwave. When I usually do this, I just use the regular bowl and just put a small container of the sour cream. But it's still pretty. Moving on, for lunch, I did a pasta salad. Again, I went to my local Kroger, and I'm using 2 different types of pasta. That way I don't get bored with it. These are the salad dressings I chose. Please let me know what you have at your local grocery store comparable to these prices. and what grocery stores you shop at in your area. Again, I'm located in Dallas, Texas. So this is the Kroger in my area. Cream Italian dresses is so yummy. I have used this multiple times. And these are just the prices of frozen vegetables in my area. Now I'm just going to plate the pasta. After I boiled it and strained it, I just, cooked it regular like you cook pasta. Just boil it in some water, add a little salt. These containers are from Target. They are the Good and Gather brand. I got them on sale for $3.50, but the regular price is only $7. I'm all about the sales. I use these for regular salads too, just because it has compartments. That way, if I'm using like romaine lettuce or spinach, my veggies won't get soggy when they're mixed and sitting there for 3 to 4 days. To make this a healthier option, you can use chickpea pasta or lentil pasta, gluten-free pasta. So many ways to make this towards your dietary needs. These blue pots I got as a set. I'm going to add the link to it. It's my first time using them, but I've had that set for months now. I'm adding some olive oil to it just to give it a little flavor and so they won't stick together while they're in the fridge. I don't add seasoning just because the salad dressing has seasoning and I don't want to over season my food. I would rather under season it and then add seasoning as I eat it. Now I'm just going to add the toppings to the other compartment. I have some tomatoes. They're very colorful tomatoes. I'm so glad I found them. And then I also have like some onions I'm going to chop up, cucumbers, corn, black beans. And that's just another great way to mix it up a little bit so you don't feel like you're eating the same thing every day, is to do like different pastas. I have bow tie and rotini. And then on two of those, I'm going to do corn, black beans, tomatoes, and onions. And then the other one, I'm going to do tomatoes, cucumbers, olives, and onions. So it's a mixture. So you can add whatever vegetables you like. For me, with pasta salad, sometimes I eat it cold and sometimes I eat it hot. It all depends on how I feel. But, it's food. You eat to live. And I meal prep for convenience. Like I said, I work 2 jobs, so it's just easier for me to take one day out of the week for like an hour or two to just get all my meals together and then grab and go, so I don't have to worry about, oh my God, what I'm going to eat. Oh my God, I have to, stop and grab something to eat or just be hungry or order pizza. Like, who wants to eat pizza every day just because you don't have anything to eat? So I've been meal prepping for 8+ years. I just started to record. So that's what I'm doing now. Just trying to share how I do this. It works for me. Different people meal prep for different reasons. I do it for convenience. Some people do it for, move my camera. And this is the salad dressings that I'm going to be using. These meal prep salad containers did come with a little condiment container. Look how cute. I'm not sure how big they are. I believe they're 1 or 2 ounces. Don't quote me on that. So I'm just filling them up and then putting the lid on. And then they have like a cute little spot in between where I put the vegetables at. See how it just goes perfectly in between? So that's another way to mix it up a little bit, is to add different dressings so you won't get bored during the week. So just putting it in there. And that dressing is really good. Don't sleep on store brand dressings. Try them out. Don't be afraid. And then I'm just going to put them together. They just go on top. And that's how you put the containers together. But you can use this for anything that you want to keep separate. The bottom of the container where the pasta is actually microwavable. So you can do that. Um, and then I'm just going to put the tops on them. They do come with a fork and knife. As you can see, all of mine don't have a fork because I'm so rough. Just look at me being rough with the with the lids. Because I'm so rough, I popped off a couple of the forks, but it's fine. I still have them. They just don't pop into the lid anymore. But these containers are just easy to clean, and I like them. I've had them for a few months now, so I do use them usually when I make a salad, and I like them. Good and Gather at Target Salad Containers. Go to their website, check them out. It is not sponsored, but Target, holla at your girl. Now we're going to move on to dinner where I'm having chicken and vegetables. And there's a one pan meal. So I went to Kroger again. These are the prices. Let me know how they compare to your prices. So I'm going to use 2 pieces of each of the chicken for each meal. I'm doing 4. So I'm just going to start off with some olive oil and then again some salt-free seasoning. I'm going to do 2 of each with the same seasoning. So the chicken is going to be seasoned 4 different ways, like 1 different seasoning for each day of the week that I'm going to be meal prepped for. So just different, Mrs. Dash. You can use any type of seasoning you want. Please let me know what do you season with your chicken with. And also, let me know if you wash your chicken or not. That's like a big debate. Some people are like, oh my God, don't wash your chicken. And some people are like, oh my God, I have to wash my chicken. So just let me know how you prep your food. Do you wash your chicken? Do you don't? If you wash your chicken, what do you use to wash your chicken? Is it something that you've done as an adult? Is it something that you learned growing up? Also, let me know who taught you how to cook. Did you learn from Pinterest like me? Or did you learn from your mom or your dad or a family member? A lot of people learn from their grandparents. I didn't start cooking until I got older. I'm the youngest, so I never had to learn. So chicken is seasoned. I'm going to season my vegetables and mix it all together. So I have some broccoli and red bell pepper and then some peas and carrots. Yeah, I'm running out of seasoning, but it's okay. I'll go grab some more tomorrow. Yeah, more salt-free seasoning over the peas and carrots, and then I'm going to mix, mix, mix. And then, am I going to add some more olive oil or am I not? No. I'm just going to mix, mix, mix. And then stick in the oven for 350 until brown. I do slightly undercook my chicken just because it's going to go in the microwave when I'm ready to eat it. And I don't like my chicken to be dry. So I'd rather undercook it and then put it in the microwave and then it'll be nice and juicy. This is the finished product. And I'm just going to plate it. Again, each plate is going to have seasoned chicken where the chicken is seasoned differently. So I'm just going to plate this and then just add the vegetables. So just let me know how you're liking the video. I'm new to this, so I'm just rambling on. Let me know what your favorite seasonings are, which grocery stores you have in your area, what your favorite veggies are. You know, do you meal prep? Do you cook every day? For me, it's just me and my household. So I do meal prep just for myself. So this is just me 4 days of meal prep. My food does last more than 4 days because sometimes I might not eat the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. My appetite does vary from day to day. So sometimes my meal prep does last me 5 days, even though I only meal prep for 4 days. And are y'all drinking your water? How much water do y'all get in every day? Let me know. I drink about a gallon of water every day, just because one of my jobs is a warehouse and it gets pretty hot in there. So I do drink a lot of water there just to stay hydrated so I won't pass out. I also like tea that I drink during the day, hot tea and iced tea. So I'm just scooping up the vegetables. I'm not measuring anything. I'm just trying to get as much vegetables on the plate as possible. Yes, I'm using my hand, but again, it's my food. It's going in my mouth. So, yeah, just plating the food, getting the broccoli and peppers, and then the peas and carrots. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some rice. I have jasmine rice right here. I did purchase this from my local Aldi for like $1.45 a bag. You can cook your own rice. I don't like to cook rice just because I'm not good at it. And they make instant rice. I am not a from scratch type of person. I'm a for, oh, they've already made it for me. Let me get it. So I'm just adding some rice, and then I have some basmati rice. I know I'm saying it wrong. Go ahead and correct me in the comments. So I'm just adding that, and that is my dinner for the week. 4 days of vegetables, baked chicken, and rice. And if you want to make this healthier, you can always use cauliflower rice or gluten-free rice or brown rice. Totally up to you. This is just the way I do it, and I like my food colorful, as you can see. Moving on to snack time, showing the prices of the items that I use at my local Kroger, because that's where I chose to shop this week. I do try to use up to different options. That way I don't get bored. These are the items that I'm going to be using for my snack prep. These containers are collapsible, and they are from my local Aldi. They are seasonal, so you can't really just go there anytime and buy these. But when you see them, snatch them up. They're like $5 each, but it's so worth it. Because they're collapsible, they don't take up a lot of space. I've had these for like a year now. Each section holds about 1 cup. So if you're like measuring or doing portion control, this is perfect. So I'm going to open up the cheese and just add the cheese. So 1 cup of cheese in each container. I do like cheese. Again, I do not meal prep for health reasons. I meal prep for convenience. If you're like me, I do get hungry in between meals, so it's good to have something to snack on. So just pouring the cheese in. Yep, getting it all out. So yeah, I did use a half a bag for each container. I don't know how many calories. I don't know macros or micros or whatever you're calling it, so don't ask me because I don't know. These raspberries, I got them on sale for 97 cents last week, so I bought like 4 of them and I froze them. So I also use them for like smoothies and parfaits, but right now I'm going to use them for snack prep. So again, each section holds 1 cup, so putting 1 cup of raspberry in 2 of them, switching it up, so I'm not eating the exact same thing every day. So yeah, again, the containers do come from Aldi, and now I'm adding the blueberries, so I'm not eating the same thing every day. So 1 cup of blueberries and 2 of them, 1 cup of raspberries and 2 of them, and then all of them have 1 cup of cheese, but it is different flavored cheese. One is sharp cheddar and the other is Colby Jack. I know my speech is bad, so just correct me in the comments. Adding my strawberries. These containers are great if you have kids too. I don't have kids. I'm team no kids for life. But if you have kids, this is great for them to have different options of snacks, or if you send them to school with their school lunch, it's just great for them to have options. And I'm adding my rice pudding. Instead of rice pudding, you can always use cottage cheese or regular pudding or yogurt, whatever you want. I do like rice pudding because I like to chew. That's just my thing. I said what I said. So just adding the rice pudding, I am using all of it. So I guess a container holds about 4 cups, since each container section that I'm putting it in is 1 cup. And then I have these pecans. Yes, I say pecan, not pecan. Pecan. Yeah, so I'm just going to add that to 2 of them. I purchased the pecans off of Amazon just because it was a good price. So 1 cup of pecans and 2 of them. And then I'm going to add my yogurt covered pretzel, so a little sweet and salty. Can't beat that. So you can make this up any way you want. Just make sure you make food that you enjoy eating. Because when you meal prep, you don't want to waste food. You don't want to waste money. Make food that you enjoy eating to make sure that you're going to eat it during the week. Meal prep is not for everyone. I've been doing it for over 8 years now. I love it. It works for me. I know what happens when I don't meal prep. And that's how beautiful it came out. Looks yummy, and I will be eating this for the next 4 days. And this is how everything turned out with the lids. Thank you for watching. Bye.